It's not close. And look at down a bit, I live. Babe, lower it down a bit, I live. Larry, lower it down a bit, I live.
What?
Lower it down a bit, I am live.
Oh,
Yeah.
send me the pictures
Pictures of what?
today.
Oh, you gonna post them?
No, the pictures with the doctor and stuff.
You going to post it?
No, I'm gonna tell the coaches, the selectors, and them.
Oh. Hi, Lise. I just completed my last session today. Boy, it was horrible because I did both sides. I did my left nodule and my right nodule. 100% completed. Now it's a weight game. Fine, girl. Girl, it was horrible, but I got through it. Like, I didn't think. Yeah, I hope the recovery is smooth too. I didn't think we'd be doing both sides. I really thought we'd just doing the right side, and then I'll come back and do the left side. He's like, we did everything today. And I'm like, oh God. I literally had to beg for more anesthesia in my neck because I was scared. And then he did the left side. And there was one large pop, like my whole body shake. I was kind of scared. Thank God no damage didn't happen with that one. But yeah, no hematoma, so that's good. I just have a little bleeding. So I really hope the recovery is smooth too. I really hope the recovery is smooth. I'm sorry to come back to St. Lucia. As much as I don't want to come back to St. Lucia, I'm ready to come back to St. Lucia. But I have a week and some days here, so yeah. Hi, Mika. God, where's everybody? Where's my illusions? Was it scary? It was both scary and painful. The right side was horrible. And that's my biggest nodule, the right side. And where has multiple other nodules. That was the worst side. The left side was always a little smoother than the right. Um yeah. It was both painful and scary. Like the last couple of times I had to have gospel playing in my ears because that's the only thing that could have gotten me through it was the gospel. Like it's horrible. Imagine like a thick ass long needle is in your fucking neck. That's a big ass long ass needle, thick and not like a regular needle. It's called a probe. So a thick ass probe in your fucking neck, just admitting heat to your thyroid. It's good, was horrible, but I haven't gotten any relief yet in terms of my symptoms. That takes a while, like a couple days. So I'm hoping like a week's time, 2 weeks time, I should start seeing like my levels start dropping, like my heart rate, my blood pressure, um and yeah, and in 1 month time I have to do my a blood test and an ultrasound, and in 3 months blood test ultrasound to see if we're seeing any decreases in it and if I need to take any medication. But for now, no medication. The only thing I'm taking is pain meds and antibiotics. Hi, Ta. So yeah, I did it. Hello, Anif. Where's my regular? Ow, it hurts. Whew, it hurts. Where's my regular people? You're beautiful. Thank you, Amelia. I really appreciate that. The entry wound hurts. Where are all my regulars? Hello. There's 24 people here. Nobody's talking. Greetings from Canada. Hi, Louisa. Greetings. Um, so I have thyroid nodules in my neck. Well, I had thyroid nodules in my neck, and I did RFA on them. Since you find, I don't want to find I don't want to find you find it long. I don't find it that long. It is I don't find it that long. I say I just keep them it's in corners from now on. So yeah, my friend had surgery. Oh yeah, so like I didn't take off my thyroid. I dealt with the nodules. So it should take a full year for my body to get rid of the dead nodule tissue. So yeah, but I have my thyroid and I'm happy about that. And no scars. Another big thing is no scars. That's the good thing about it. And I have my voice. Hey, hi FNS. I did RFA, which is radio. What is it called again? Radio frequency abulation, whatever. Basically, using a probe to kill off nodules in your thyroid. And I have nodules in my thyroid. Thank you. I hope I feel better too, you know. But it comes with time, and I actually have like kind of like a surgery sister because she came around the same time as me to get hers done, and she too also has hypothyroidism because of her nodules. So we've been communicating and like with how we're feeling, sending pictures back and forth. So it's nice like having somebody going for the same thing as you as well at the same time. So yeah, it's very nice having her support and other people's support in like the thyroid group. So yeah, it's just gonna take a couple months and we'll be good. I'll be good. So I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. It's gonna take time. Hi Brazil. Hi Daniel. So yeah, just recovery. Hi Nakisha. Nakisha, I did it. Sis, I did it. I did it. It was horrible, but I did it. And I'm completely done. I have no more to do. RFA on my thyroid nodules. If you want to know what it is, just Google what it is. Just Google RFA thyroid and you will know what it is. I'm proud of myself too, sis. I thought we were just doing the right side today and maybe come back for the left side. He's like, no, we're doing both sides. And I'm like, oh God. Immediately no. But the left side is always easier than the right side. The right side was completely horrible because again, it's my biggest nodule. The left side was a little easier to bear, but God, it's always intense doing these procedures. Like it's not easy. Thank you, Daniel. I really appreciate that. The good thing is this time around I'm feeling a little better, like because we done it twice already before, so I don't feel as bad as I did the other times. So, like right now, I'm going to party. Like I know my entry room is bleeding a little bit because I can feel it, and then all of a sudden I saw blood pop up. So my entry room is probably bleeding just a teeny bit. I think it was because of the shoot. The shoot I had on me was irritating it. But like I want to go out and dance or whatever. Like I'm just bored in this hotel room, and I'm here for a week plus, and we're done. Like, I wish I could change my flight, but I can't. I wish I could change my flight, but I can't. So I have to figure out what we're doing for an entire week here. And I'm bored. Like, I want to go out dancing, but Larry doesn't want to do that. Like, I just want to go to a club, dance a little bit, because I'm bored. Yes, I'm from St. Lucia. Thank you, Daniel. St. Lucia, Caribbean island. So, yeah. Just enjoy yourselves. That's what I'm trying to do, you know. Like, they have a zoo. Maybe we can go a day, go to the zoo. Yeah, maybe a day we can go to the zoo or something. But hopefully that time will pass and fly by quickly, and then we get to come home. I get to go home, see my doggy, see my mommy. Yeah. Tanya, I had RFA on my thyroid. If you don't know what it is, Google. It's called RFA on my thyroid nodules. I did 3 sessions and there's no more blood supply. Thank God. Yeah, I'm happy. Yes, I'm engaged. She does. She called me, and then when I call her back, she's like, I didn't call you. I'm like, stop with your nonsense. You did call me. I know she BCB. She asks me, where are you? Every time she asks me where. My mother is so delusional. If delusion was a person, you'll see my mother name on a picture there. My mother acted like I never told her I was traveling. And then when my other family members come and drop things for me, she's like, but I don't know Kimani traveling. She never knew I told her I was going to Germany. The only thing I never told her was I was going to get this done. I never told my mother that because if I told my mother that, problems. So I just told her I was traveling. I was lying, I just going on a trip to Europe in Germany. But I never told her it was medical reasons because, yeah, my mother will have like a mental breakdown if I have to tell her that. So I didn't tell her that aspect. But and I guess having the extra days here is actually good because at least I can recover and be 100% before I get home. Because if I have to go home like that, then my mother will know something happened and then I'll have to tell her and then yeah. I had a problem with my thyroid before, too much smoking. I had to take a break for a few months. Yeah, a lot of people have issues with their thyroids. What caused that thyroid? So I my thyroid is fine. It's just that I got nodules in my thyroid, and it started at a young age. I was a teenager. I remember being in secondary school and noticed that I always had a bigger neck. But it wasn't as big as it is now. It was slight. And over the years it just started to grow, and I never realized that something was wrong with me, right? I just thought like, so for example, I'd take 2 steps and I'd be huffing and puffing, or like my hands would shake. Like when I go to the nail tech, my hands would shake or my feet would shake. And I just thought, like, I don't know, to me, that just seemed like that's just normal for me. I thought all those things happening to me were just normal things. Like my anxiety was normal, my heart rate was normal. I just thought all these things were normal, and I never did a check, or whatever. So one time I ended up going to this clinic and they did my blood pressure and they were like, you need to go to the hospital now. You don't need to go to the medical center hospital now. Now I start freaking out because I'm like, what's wrong? I just came here for some advice about something, and now you're telling me I need to go to hospital. And they don't even want me to walk to wherever, and not will I walk to them. So a nurse came and picked me up and dropped me out of a medical thing. They went and make me do an EKG. They check my heart. They do this. They do a blood. They do that. And they said basically they can tell I have hypothyroidism even if without the blood test because my heart rate and my blood pressure is up. I need to put my medication now. I said, okay. I freaked out, and that's how I found out that I had hypothyroidism. And then they referred me to an ENT, which was Dr. Suraj, who actually took out my tonsils when I was a kid. And I went to him, he put me on the medication, and of course, his first thing is like, we need to do surgery. We need to take out half of your thyroid, which was the right side, because the right side was bigger. And honestly, I didn't want that for myself. I didn't want to do no surgery. I didn't want to. I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. And then I just stuck with the medication, and then we did the medication for a while, and after a while it started fucking with my body. The medication was giving me, yes, the symptoms were getting better, but it was giving me worse symptoms. Like my face was swollen, my legs were swollen, everything was off about me. So then I just stopped taking the medication completely. I say, fuck that. I'm not taking that medication again. And I continue to live my life because I'm like, the medication was making me worse. I said the symptoms that I had, which was the high blood pressure, heart rate, whatever, it wasn't affecting me. I didn't realize that it could affect me worse. So when that happened, I ended up just stopped taking the medication completely. Then I met Larry. I went to St. Vincent, and around St. Vincent during carnival time, I had the worst heart pain ever. Like it was so scary. Like we literally thought I was having a heart attack or something. Like it was horrible, and it happened around a weekend where all the doctor's office were closed, so we couldn't really go to a doctor's place. So I was in so much pain in my heart, and it was scary because I never experienced that before. And then we finally was able to go to the doctor on the Monday, and he told me that that's what happens with the hyperthyroidism. It attacks your heart. And eventually you can get a heart attack. Eventually you can go into heart failure. Eventually you can have a stroke. And all of those bad things if you're not taking the medication. So I said, fine. I started back taking the medication, but he put me on a way lower dose. I don't know. I felt like the medication in St. Vincent was a lot better than St. Lucia. I don't know how is that possible because when I was taking the medication, I was fine. The moment I came back to St. Lucia and started taking that medication, I was horrible. I was horrible again. I was horrible. And that is when I started. I've been researching RFA for a while. I knew about it. I was in the group already on Facebook. I've been searching for years about like thyroid stuff. I said, you know what, Kima, it's time to try that because clearly the medication is taking a toll on your body. And if you don't take the medication, it fucks up your heart. So it's like I was in a tough spot. So I said, you know what? Let me find out if I have an autoimmune disease because hyperthyroidism is normally caused by an autoimmune disease called Graves' disease, which is what Cartel has. Now, if you notice, my eyes are not bulging. I don't have no bulging eyes. You know, I don't have the regular symptoms of someone that have Graves' disease. So I always figured I didn't have it, but I wanted to make sure. So I told my doctor I wanted to do it, and that was the most expensive blood test I've ever done. It was like $850 EC dollars for that one blood test because they had to ship it to the states to find out if I have Graves' disease, which is an autoimmune disease. Now, if it was an autoimmune disease, I'll take out my thyroid because when you have an autoimmune disease, you have it forever. There's nothing you can do about it. So just fuck it. So then the results came back that I didn't have Graves' disease, which I already fucking knew. And then it was time to figure out it was a hot nodule. Now it's called a thyroid uptake scan where you have to take radiation for them to see if you actually have a hot nodule, but it's not done here in St. Lucia. You have to travel overseas. So I still reached out to the doctor that I went to here in Germany. I sent him all of my labs, ultrasounds, everything, blood tests. I told him that I don't have Graves' disease. I show him this and whatever. I'm unable to do the uptake scan because I'd have to travel outside of Signature to do that. And he told me just based on my ultrasounds, what he could see, he could tell is a hot nodule I had. Just based off the ultrasounds. And then we spoke. We had a Zoom call. He told me about the prices. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm coming to Germany. And I told him, he gave me, like, well, he was telling me when he was coming back, because that's around Christmas time. He was going to see his family, like his parents, so he would have been out of Germany. He told me the date he'll return, and then I booked my flight, I booked my accommodation, and boom, I'm here in Germany. And that's how it happened. And that's, so yeah, and I'm hoping to God that everything works out. What happened? Why Lisa blocked somebody for 24 hours? Yeah, I'm hoping it works out, and that way I don't have to be on medication for the rest of my life. Cause that's what I was avoiding, the medication, because it was horrible on my body, and to the surgery because yeah, I don't have Graves' disease. So that's how I ended up paying Germany. Yeah, And that's how we just had our final RFA. So, like, guys, don't listen to the doctors when they're telling you go and move your thyroids. Go and get a second opinion because sometimes you can actually save it. And your thyroid is something that you actually need. Because if you see you take out your thyroid, you have to be on medication for the rest of your life. You have to take hormone replacement medication for the rest of your life. And if you don't take it for a couple days, you're dying. If you don't take it for like 3 days, you're dead. So if God forbid something happen and you cannot get your third your hormone replacement for whatever reason, you homeless or something, boom, you're dead. I don't want to live a life like that. Okay, let me scroll up and see what you were saying. Is there any good artist from St. Lucia? No. Natty Conqueror. You can listen to him. Who took out your tonsils? Dr. Suraj.
That's equal.
He's in Tapiosis. That's my doctor, Dr. Suraj. Once you go in Tapio and you look for Dr. Suraj, you'll get his number. He's a really good doctor. He's just very old school. But he's a really good doctor. Um, Hello, Dan. Nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you. I don't understand your language, but you seem very nice. I will be reading this. And yeah, I bet she has pretty feet. Obviously, I don't understand how you understand. Can you translate? She just has a Caribbean accent, but she's speaking English, bro. Exactly. So yeah, guys, that's how it happened. Heard that it's painful the older you are. Honestly, I don't know, sis. It's just like a regular surgery. We put to sleep. Like for me, I remember that so well. I remember getting my tonsils out. And I feel like it probably feels like how I'm feeling right now. I have hypothyroidism and off meds for 3 months now. Love that for you, sis. Congratulations. Lucky you. The meds were driving me insane. Yes, it wasn't that bad. I just remember like they were not making me leave the hospital if I didn't eat or drink. So I remember I played a trick on the nurse. I tell my mother, give me the orange juice. I should have noticed I drinking the orange juice. When the nurse turned back, I spit out the orange juice and they released me the same day. I was young. I was 6 or 7. I was young, but I remember it very well. That's that moment in my life. I remember it very well. For being so young, that's one of the memories I remember. I remember back then we used to have the what they used to call it the discman, where you have the circular thing you put in your CD and you have your headphones in. My father just get me a new one and he went and buy me the newest Shaggy album that had come out. And he brought it for me as a gift since I was doing my surgery. And then I remember one of my other friends, Zane, was in the hospital as well. We were both in the kids area and he died of cancer. And I remember he was in the hospital and his mother came and combed my hair for me because my hair was a mess. Girl, I remember that so well. I remember it's time to go and have the surgery. The man come before the surgery. When I had to give blood, a female nurse come and take my blood. I said, no, I don't want you. Bring a male. From small, I like male doctors. I never realized it. I love male dentists, male doctors. I find like females, nurses or whatever, they're rude. Give me the males that baby me all the time. You see, my dentist, he's a male and he always babies me. I love him. So then I remember the guy coming to take my blood, and then when it was time to go and do the surgery, I remember a guy coming for a wheelchair, and then he see how tiny I was. He's like, "There's no need for a wheelchair," so he just carry me. And then I remember we were going into the ER area, and he told me push the door with my feet. And I pushed the door with my because he was holding me with both hands. And I remember him putting me on the table, and then they asked me which one I want, on the injection or the mask. I said, "Give me the mask." And they said, "Me certain you're 2 times stable." And I 2 1s are 2 2s are group, and I black out. And then I waking up to a fucking nurse waking me up to give me a fucking balloon. And I'm like, so you couldn't just tie the balloon to the bed? At my young age, I remember all of that. At my young age, that's one of my memories that I always remember is going to take my tonsils out. Yeah, the men's making you more comfortable. They're nicer. They're not rude like the females. That's why the only thing that is my only doctor that's a female is my primary doctor. And I love her because she's Cuban. She's really nice. But all of my other doctors, males. Males. My dentist, males. I don't know, they're better. Um, I just try to eat healthier now. So how did that happen, Ingrid? Give me the details. So you had hypothyroidism, you started eating healthier, and it just went away. What was causing your hypothyroidism? Do you have Graves' disease? What's causing it? I've had good male doctors and females. I've had good male doctors. Their gender no matter to me as long as they're good at their job. Oh, I find like in St. Lucia, the male doctors are better, the male dentists are better, the females are rude and evil. Mm-mm. They evil. They always want to give us an attitude here for no apparent reason. I remember I went to go to a dentist, Dr. Glass, but he had females there. And because I was making noise, the girl say, oh, when you're let's be taking your finger, not acting so. And at that time, I was not even sexually active. And I was like, why the fuck would you tell me that? And like for you to even feel comfortable to tell me like the pain that I'm feeling doesn't warrant like I'm not supposed to be acting that way. From that moment I never go back there. And then I started going to Dr. Atif Daniel and Matt always babying me. Whenever I go into Matt, he always babies me. He always babies me. He always makes me feel calm. He's like, Kimani, you're going to be fine. He touches me like, Chris, relax. You're almost there. He talking to you. I've heard, like, why would you tell somebody? And Lisa, I couldn't believe it. I should have reported, but I don't know what reported to. For the lady to open her mouth and tell me I didn't act so and I take in whatever I take in, and whole time I wasn't even sexually active at the time. I couldn't believe it. A fucking dentist that's cleaning my mouth, whatever she was doing at the time, opening her mouth and telling me, I tell me I'm not going back there again. I tell me, don't bring me there. I'm not going there. That does piss me off so bad when these people exactly, and it's like they don't expect you to be feeling pain. You're not supposed to be feeling pain to them. It's like, and I don't understand it because I don't know. For me, give me a male doctor any day, a male dentist. They more understanding, a male nurse. The females can stay far away from me, please. I would rather pay good money to have a male everything than fuck with these females, please. I still have it, but it's more common now. No more shaking and able to maintain my weight. That's good, Ingrid. I love that for you. I just can't wait for this to completely heal and you know, I can be on the other side of normal thyroid levels. I can't wait. Yes, it's true. They like to tell people those things. Yep. Girl, I had to do a paps when I was scared because I've never done that before. Once a woman said that, I tell her forget about it. I'm not doing it again. Just eggs. And a paps actually hurts. It's very it's not the size of a penis. I'm just they have to literally open that. A penis not going in your cervix. I never see a penis enter somebody's cervix. They're just ridiculous. They're just ridiculous. The only thing that I found funny for mine with my doctor, she's like, open your legs, Kibadi, open your legs. Because that's close. It's kind of uncomfortable. Like, a female just in your area. So she just said, Kimani, relax, open your legs. We, meaning like, I know her for so long. She's been my doctor for so long. I should be comfortable. But that's what she was telling me, just open my legs. But a lot of them, they're very, yes, Lisa, very unprofessional. Very unprofessional. How are you going to open your mouth and tell somebody that? I was never going back to that person. Never. And sometimes I wonder, why do they even get into the medical field acting that way? Why get into the medical field? To me, if you're going to be in the medical, you need to be understanding, you need to be caring. You cannot be somebody like aggressive and rude and coming into a medical field. I don't I really feel sorry for the people that have to deal with it. Like for example, the low income families where they have to go to the health centers and these places and deal with these things. I just feel so bad for them. For the money. That type, but they can get a lifestyle doing other things. They can get other jobs doing other things, but they don't love their job. It's horrible. Some of these nurses, me, I pray to God that if ever I fall sick, just take me someplace that outside of St. Lucia, please. and also the benefits they receive. I don't know. I just feel like it's very unprofessional to tell somebody that. I couldn't believe that the dentist opened her mouth and told me that. I was like, what? And thank God my mother's in there. That day my mother just dropped me off. She was in there. But I mean, I was a teen. I was in my 20s. Yeah, I was in my 20s. Early 20s. That time my parents still coming with me to the dentist. At my big age, my father is still coming with me to the dentist. And my dentist always used to tell me, and my doctor's office, my father coming with me. My dentist always used to tell me and laugh, I'm the only patient at her age at her presence coming for. He always used to make fun of me because my parents would either be there or in the waiting room. Either my mother or my father. But yeah, I'm just so happy, y'all. I'm just ready for my heart to be normal. Like I'm so ready for it. Like I'm ready for my neck to stop hurting. I'm ready. I'm just ready for it. Like I want next month to come already to see how much reduction I get. I want to see a small neck. Like you know, when I take pictures, my neck will be flat. Like I can't wait. I can't wait to have a flat neck. Like, I was always so self conscious about my neck. But people always used to tell me they never used to notice it. But still, I was always so self conscious about my neck. I'm just so ready for it to be gone. And I could, like, yeah. And then I can finally, stop taking that medication that used to drive me insane. I can't wait. Larry, 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 water, please. You go back and watch the show. You said you're going to be spending some time.
Yeah, I see
I'm
you.
almost done with the life.
Yeah, when you're done, I'll just pause.
Let's go and take a walk or something.
Again, open the Germany boring on the streets.
Let's go to a club.
Germany boring on the streets.
Let's go to a club. They have an event
I've
happening.
never seen what they call it, Gunner's Wolf. Sorry.
Let's go to
Yeah,
dancing.
sorry to the Germans, but
Let's go dance. You see
they don't have
Larry?
nothing. They don't have
Larry
nothing.
don't want to take me dancing.
Listen, they ain't got nothing wrong. We've been around the world.
Larry, there's a
Gunner's
club
Wolf.
with check his belly.
Yeah, I know it bung.
Don't make me laugh.
Hey, don't say that next
But
month.
yes.
Don't tell people like at bung belly.
You have bang belly.
These people from Grenada calling me, say they see me. No, they message me, tell me they see me. Kind of in pictures.
Who tell you that?
I'm not gonna say that on the live.
Recently?
No, back there, yeah,
Oh.
months ago. Yeah, people watch my pictures and they see things. The next thing people start making assumptions.
I talking my belly worse than yours. You talking mine worse than yours.
At least you don't have no reason to care.
But still,
You have no reason.
my belly worse than
You
yours.
have no reason to care. You have any reason to care? You don't have to. You can wake up and eat shit. You can literally eat shit if you have to eat shit. Wake up and eat shit. I can't do that.
Look,
Just look at that way.
no, but I want it cold.
But next
The
5
cold
minutes.
light is the better,
But
yeah.
next 5 minutes you're gonna call me again.
But that's okay. The cold light is the
That's
better.
okay.
Yeah, since we don't have the ice packs, the colder the water is the better.
Ice? I thought.
Since we don't have the ice pack for the swelling, cold water and juice is better than room temperature water. Let's go dancing, babe.
Are you going dance if your neck? You
Don't
can't
worry,
bend your neck?
I'm not going to be bad. I'll do a
Wait.
two-step. I'll do a two-step.
You telling me take you off the bed? What you?
Yeah,
So,
I know.
what you want to go and do?
I want
You
to
want
go dancing
you
in
want to go do
Germany.
Your belly shift your neck.
Of course. I want to go
And then
dancing.
just tell me, wow, you walk all the way back.
I just taking a Uber.
And then you pay money.
I want to go dancing.
We will go sometime. We'll go sometime. Just let it settle down. Today's what?
Friday.
Alright, give it Saturday.
But I don't know if there's anything on Saturday. They have two events.
Just
They have two events tonight. Eh?
I don't care.
The Aruba bar we went to
Yeah.
have a DJ come in.
So you have to do that.
And they have another one that they have R&B and hip hop.
Do you have clothes? We don't have clothes.
I will make her outfit work. I don't care. I'll
No,
make
but
her
like,
outfit work.
personally, your man, I want to make sure you're safe.
I'm fine.
I am taking my decision based on
No. I don't
position.
think. I don't. That's why I hate being with you.
No. You don't.
Like, it's okay. Forget.
Well, I too secure.
I don't think. I wish I had friends there or
You
something.
want me more risky? I thought you want to
I want to go and dance.
You want to secure man, but you want to do it.
You just have me in a fucking four walls all night, all day. You expect me to go mad?
How you going mad?
I'm going insane.
How?
All I see is four walls and you. That's all I see. I want to do other things, see other things.
As usual, women never like to stay at home.
Nekisha want to go dancing.
Well, you have your money, you're getting paid, then take yourself and go and take
I'm not going dancing by myself.
Why not? You can dance on some white man.
Just
What are you want to do?
if I do that, don't coming back. If I meet a white man, you're not seeing me again.
Well, thank you. You have your clothes here, you just pack your stuff and go.
Everybody went silent. Hello. Who's still on the live? I still on that. The people just opening the door. Larry. Never have the headphones. You not hearing me, huh? Larry. Now you're doing your thing on purpose. Larry. Ever since I'm calling you. Nothing. Forget it.
You know what I find?
What? What you find?
I know when it comes to the house, you always like to talk about things that are going on.
Like what? Oh God! Oh, go back to your show. 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 That's what I thought. Oh boy. Thank you, Luciano. That's a nice name. Anyway, I think I'm going to watch something on Netflix. I bought there. Nothing to do. My man just wants to stay in the corner and watch his show. So yeah, I'll catch you in another live, probably tomorrow or something. Bye. Love y'all.